I'm thinking about it. Hey, you guys, the Sunshine Vibes with the High Vibrations. If you're new to my channel, thank you for watching. If you are returning, thank you for subscribing to your girl. Love and light to you all. I hope everybody's doing good. So I'm going to tap in and see what messages I have for you all today. Take what resonates, because the messages may or may not resonate with your current situation, and leave what does not resonate. Use your own discernment when it comes to my messages. So I'm going to tap in and get a message for you guys. I like to do my messages sometimes before I even eat anything. So I've been channeling a lot about animals, okay? A lot about animals, a lot about nature. And I keep on hearing Pandora's box. Okay, so this got something to do with like somebody opening up Pandora's box. Also, this has to do with like a game, because I keep on... Okay, I'm being called to use my Pokemon cards. My youngest daughter came to me today and was like, Mom, I didn't know you had Pokemon cards. I'm like, yeah, 111. So it's like a game here. Somebody played a game. They opened up Pandora's box. I don't know why. The Holy Spirit is showing me Jumanji. Okay, is that the word? Jumanji? I don't know if you guys ever seen that. If you remember that movie. I believe they bought a house. Like the parent had bought a house. And the kids found like a board game, right? And they couldn't end the board game. They couldn't end the game until I think it was either they had to get all the pieces, 144 as I say this, but the pieces came to life. So I don't know if it resonates. So this is almost giving me like Pandora's box. Like I said, somebody's opened up Pandora's box, and the Holy Spirit is showing me Jumanji. So it's like somebody thinking something's fake. Oh, this is just a game. This is just a game, until like everything started coming to life. Like stuff really coming to life. Stuff that you're saying, that you said, really has been spoken into existence, and someone's afraid. Also, it was hard for me to get that out. It's hard for somebody to express these supernatural events that's going on because they don't know what's happening. But they wanted to play this game, though. They found this old game. This game was very old. Okay, this is an old game to play. 2, 3, 4. And the game came to life. And somebody's freaked out. We have observed. Yeah, somebody's absorbing all this energy. Meanwhile, you're healing her. Somebody is trying to make you feel this same energy they're feeling. But no, you're not playing the game. They played the game with you. Yeah, okay, we have energy with the purple. It's giving me crown chakra energy. They played a game with you. But you are aware. You know how to play the game. Somebody else, they don't. They afraid of this shit. I'm hearing faith over fear. Yeah. Bite. Claw. Slash. Somebody's blood is boiling. Somebody done got bit by their own snake. Okay? This is like somebody having a pet snake and they done got bit by it. It's giving me a download I got in nature today. Like it was literally a snake with its head cut off. Okay, with a butterfly just sitting there flapping its wings. It's like you can't beat a butterfly. A butterfly transforms constantly. It keeps transforming. It keeps transforming. Meanwhile, the snake is just what? A snake. It just sheds skin. Until somebody offs right with your head. So like something's cut right off. I felt like that was a sign from nature. Like there's a snake that's cut off out of your energy. Meanwhile, you're just flapping your wings. Look, bullet seed. You're just flapping your wings, moving on with your life, carrying on, and somebody else is going through what they expected you to be going through. They're observing all this energy here. When it comes to these requests, someone has some real weird requests from the ethers. Okay, like somebody was requesting that you be afraid, you be scared. Like somebody wanted something to be like a ongoing horror movie, and it turned out to be like a catalyst to change. It helped you change. It helped you transform as if you were a butterfly. you went through many stages. You could have went through a cocoon stage where you like stayed in. You could have been scared. Caterpillar. Then you turned into this butterfly and you still defeated this snake just by being a different species. It's like, I don't know. It's just got something to do with animals. Somebody could have a lot of dogs. But somebody definitely opened Pandora's box here. Yeah, we have love begins. Yeah, butterflies, rainbows. It's like somebody wanted something to be a horror story, but meanwhile, it just opened up the love for you. It opened up love. Something's being poured back into you. If you lost the joy for something, the passion for something, this also could be nature. It's like somebody wanted to scare you away from what kind of gives you peace. Yeah, your destiny. 110 could be significant. They wanted to cause chaos and conflict towards your destiny. Towards you being in this crown chakra energy, being more aware. It's like they wanted you to get bit by a snake, but truly the snake's head, you cut the snake's head off. This is what you did. 1028, and you're still able to build. We have blame and flexible in reverse. This person is blaming you because they cannot. They broke. I'm telling you, whoever this is, they did some snake shit. This is somebody that could have been a friend, a family, a lover. This is somebody that you trusted, right? That you were a service to. That was a snake. And you cut their fucking head off. I don't know why I just heard Lil Wayne. What the hell is that song? What is that song? I'm gonna pick the whole world up and drop it on your fucking head. You know what I'm talking about? You know that song, Lil Wayne? I'm gonna pick the whole world up and drop it on your fucking head. This is giving me that energy. Like, somebody wanted to drop the whole world on your fucking head and it just end up, you cut their ass off. And it's like, bruh, you ain't nothing but a snake. That's all you gonna ever be. Yeah, treasure island. Meanwhile, you found the treasure. You made it to the treasure. Why the fuck 910 could be significant? This person cannot mend something with you. They're trying to mend something with you here because they see that you've reached your destiny or that you're in your destiny, you're in your calling. We have imagine. This person is imagining to exchange gifts with you. They wanted to play this game. They wanted you to play this game with them, but you are free. Somebody cannot get out of... Somebody's going to have to learn to play chess. Yeah, judgment. They under judgment. They're going to have to learn to play chess. They're going to have to learn to finish this game. Okay? That's the only way. In that movie, I swear, look, chaos and conflict. That's the only way the chaos and conflict is going to stop, y'all. Okay? Whoever this is, they play the game. They open Pandora's box. They're going to have to learn how to finish this game. They're going to have to figure it out. They're going to have to collect all the pieces to the game. They're going to have to figure this out on their own. Yeah, wisdom in reverse. Because they're not getting any wisdom from you. Or they're being told not to. Or you're being told not to give them any type of wisdom. We have fork in the road because of what they did. They wanted to be a snake. And that's exactly what they got. You shed its skin and you became a butterfly. Okay? And somebody else, they just a snake. We have shadow. We have observer. Yeah, somebody was like observing you, watching you, and trying to pin something on you. Somebody wanted your story to be like a horror story. Like, that's not even, like, nothing is rainbows and sunshines, and it's not always gonna be that. But what did somebody expect? That it was gonna be a horror movie forever? Like, it's like a rainbow at the end of the storm. It's like, okay, your time is near. We have self-esteem. Now it's somebody else's turn. Yeah, discontent and bored. And they so bored and discontent. This is why they're going through all this chaos and conflict. Yeah, TikTok, because they are running out of time. I believe in that movie. Like, they had to hurry up and do something, or they will be stuck in the game forever. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, stand your ground. I don't know why the Holy Spirit is giving me this movie. But stand your ground. Yeah, message in the bottle. The Holy Spirit is definitely giving me this movie because in that movie, it was like somebody literally they running out of time. they are receiving this message. They are running out of... Yeah, between worlds, exactly. Somebody was playing in Pandora's box a little too much, okay? Now they in between worlds. It's like they don't even know if something's real or fake. Like I said, it's like the shit that's happening to them is just unbelievable. You're making a believer out of somebody just off the strength of playing this game. Somebody definitely tried to play a game with you and they got played. Yeah, wishes fulfilled because you were never alone. Yeah, somebody was in denial. They really thought that this was going to work. It's working, but it's not working on you. It's working on them. Yep, light. I can't make this shit up. 19 could be significant. It's working on them, but it's not working on you. Because you didn't sign up to play the game. You didn't open the board game. You wasn't playing with them or nothing. Somebody was playing a game with you and it was nothing. It had nothing to do. Whatever vendetta somebody had, it had nothing to do with you. It's all what goes back to them just observing your observing your gifts. Looking at you choosing the lighter side of life. And they're like, oh, I want to play a game with them. Like somebody looked at you as a target and you was not their target. Yeah, orphan. This could be somebody that was an orphan. Could have been somebody who, you know, had a bad childhood. Maybe somebody gave them up as a child. Yeah, prosperity begins. And they just started attacking you based off of their own childhood traumas. Like, yeah, prosperity begins. Like, y'all people just need to stop. Yeah, solitude. 19 again. Number 19 could be very significant. 919, 419. Like, this person targeted you out because you was alone. But you were never alone. And then whatever game they playing, it's like you have the instructions to the game. They got to come to you to get the instructions. Somebody's like, well, how do I stop this? It's like, you can't help them, though. You're being called not to help this person. Look, deep knowing, because you already know what they did. Look, conflict and defeat. I'm telling you, the Holy Spirit is like, no, you didn't get no help. They don't get no help. You weren't even playing the game. Yep, the waiting game. I can't make this up, y'all. You wasn't even playing the game, but you already knew what was going on. It's like God's plan, not your plan. You could have questioned the things you were going through, and then you was just like, you know, okay, whatever. I know I'm not alone. Because whoever I'm talking to, you are a believer in certain things. And somebody's worried about this because they didn't believe you when you said something. So they wanted to test you. And he's like, I don't believe that. Yeah, regret in reverse. Somebody was in denial. Like, I don't believe that. I don't think that's true. I think that's in your imagination. Now somebody wants to ask you for forgiveness because now they are believing in that shit. All this shit is happening to them and they cannot believe it. Yeah, between worlds. Meanwhile, you're moving forward and they're envious because they're like, no, hold on. You got to help me get out of this game. No. No, you're too blessed to be stressed and somebody gets mad because you're protecting your fucking energy. The collective is not playing no games with y'all. Yeah, pride and trust. You'll have to learn to get out that game yourself. Played the fool before. Somebody kept observing you. That was their problem. They kept observing you to see if this game was working on you. It wasn't working on you. It was working on them. It's a test. Yeah, spiritual union. You can't have a testimony without a test. 222. And that's what somebody's mad about because you're winning. Okay? Foundation and achievements. Yeah, you're winning. They try to be deceptive to you and be in this devil energy temptation. But it's truly them that is stuck in this devil energy. They're stuck in the past. Memories of love. Yep, choose wisely. 777. Yeah, this is a damn warning. Somebody was warned. Or you could be being warned here to choose wisely here when it comes to this situation. When it comes to playing a game with somebody. Because somebody's still trying to play this game here. Another 7. 777. Like I said, this is a warning, crown chakra. You are already aware, though. You already aware of what this is. Look by the book. It's like you got the instructions to end this game. But somebody is like, well, since she ain't going to tell me the cheat codes to the game, then I'm going to just keep playing it and keep trying to put that energy on you. And they can't. Because you are aware. Look, exchanging gifts. Because they want your fucking gifts. Somebody went the wrong way. Yeah, never in the story. 2737 could be significant. This person is just like, Somebody's looking at you like a bow wrapped up. Okay? Like a gift wrapped up with a bow. And they're so mad they running out of time. We have firm foundation and yang. This is over divine masculine as well. Building a firm foundation here. It's like somebody is being called to go through these obstacles to see if they are equipped. I'm hearing equipped. Awareness and love. Somebody's also aware that there is a divine masculine that is in love with you. And this person is willing to go the distance to either put this person in bed help or just to be in their imagination. Like somebody is really in their imagination right now. Co-creating fertility. This could be over somebody getting somebody pregnant or over what somebody is growing or co-creating with the universe. Like what? Yeah, material and spiritual prosperity and service. You're being a service here. It's like somebody's playing a game so they can get recognized, and they're not winning at this game that they playing. Recognition and reward and discipline, because you're disciplining yourself. You're not doing something. You're not playing a game. Somebody's playing a game with you. You're not playing a game. Yeah, judgment. I can't make this up. That's why they are under judgment, because you're not playing a game. You didn't open up Pandora's box. Like, y'all keep on coming in people's energy, playing these games round and round. Once a snake, always a snake. Yeah, clean it up. And that's why it's time to clean something up. Somebody's getting wiped out of your energy. I keep saying this because you are doing something by the book. I don't know why they keep coming in your energy. Thinker in reverse. You're not thinking about this person. You're thinking about being abundant. I'm a limitless being. I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. I'm telling you, whatever you say come to pass. This is what somebody's afraid of. Because they opened up Pandora's box and now God is showing them like, okay, you're playing the game, but I'm going to show you somebody got trick gifts out here. What they say is going to come to pass. Yeah, accelerated motion. You also could be watching what you say. You also could be watching what you say because you have a deep knowing, okay? And somebody is just mad because you're happy and they got to play this game. Look, they got to surrender. They got to finish playing that fucking game that they started. Yeah, stand your ground. Because you're still happy. Yep, foundation and achievements. I can't make this up. Somebody's upset because you are achieving something when it comes to your foundation, okay? Heart chakra and this sacrifice is not working. Like, somebody is like, what? They are in their head because it's like a whole community of people. Regeneration. And hope. Yeah, somebody thought that they did something to your foundation where you would not be able to regenerate, and you like have a token of hope right here. You are the token of hope. Like I said, it's giving me cheat code energy. I'm being shown in my mind's eye like Chuck E. Cheese. You know, like when you got to get those tokens. I don't know if they still do it back in the day. You know how they got to get the tokens and put the tokens in the games for the games to start playing. It's like somebody is screaming because they are trying to go the distance and you got the token. It's like they need some tokens in the game to keep going in this game. Yeah, moving on in reverse. They can't move forward without you. It's like what? Yep, rest and rejuvenating, and you just resting and rejuvenating. This is also a friend, somebody that you thought was a friend here. 417 could be significant. I'm open to seeing both sides situation. That you were open to seeing both sides situation, but somebody took it to the extreme and went into open Pandora's box, okay? This friend is getting all type of signs from the universe that they cannot move on without you. Yeah, look, by the book, because you got the codes. You know the cheat codes. To financial and material changes. Somebody is saying, how can this be? Yeah, look, spiritual strength. I can't make this up. Milk and honey, spiritual strength. It's because you have spiritual strength. It's something that somebody opened. They didn't have the key to get in the door. They used you as a key. Look, authority. They used you as a key. They target you as a key to get in this door, and now they need you to get out of this door. Look, her now. And then they got to be in the her now. Somebody was so focused on the past. Something from the past. Somebody felt like they didn't need you. Look, movements. Look at all them doors. They need you to get in them doors. I know what I'm talking about. Movement, choices, and decisions. Somebody needs you to make a move. But they targeted you. Obstacles and challenges. Then they got to just change. Instead of somebody walking into a door with you, helping you, giving you a helping hand, they wanted to make something hard for you. Like, yeah, to be in this community, to be a community, they wanted to make it hard. They wanted your shit to be like a horror movie. Now they are going through this. Look, going the distance to cause temptation, to cause shit to happen in a fucked up way, only made it happen in a fucked up way for them. Mental conflict. Somebody is afraid of these things coming to life. Look, community, look at this, Court. How all of those animals on there. I know what I'm talking about. Somebody done opened up the wrong door. They went through the wrong door. It's giving me, I'm seeing a fun house in my mind's eye, like the clown houses where they got all the mirrors. You don't know where you going at. Like somebody is like try to mirror. They could have tried to mirror your energy and now they just lost in la la land. Look, disruption. They're disturbed. They're trapped. A16 could be significant. Meanwhile, you're winning. You're winning. 721. Because they were already told. They try to use you to get in the door. Look, balance. What I say about that butterfly and that snake. Somebody's a snake and you're a butterfly. You rose from the ashes. You rose, getting the rose that grew from the concrete. And somebody's trapped in fear. Somebody's birthday could be 211, 811, 118. Yeah, you're standing your ground when it comes to your truth. Because you already know what this person did. Somebody could be trying to spin stories about the truth. But you know the truth. Yeah, positive movement forward. Somebody just mad you move forward. You can move forward because you won. See, it's what's wrong with y'all. Y'all play the games with the wrong people, thinking people don't know how to play. Chess, not checkers. Yeah, we have humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Somebody's mad because you're still able to focus on the lighter side of life. Now they disturbed. Yep, because they're not winning. They didn't win, and they're not happy with your knowing of what's going on. 509. Look, intuition. They're not happy with you knowing. And they know you got this key. They know you got the keys. I'm here. I got the keys. Look, failure in base chakra. It's because somebody's they're working out of fear. If this is what they wanted for you, this is what's happening to them. Yep. They going the distance to cause you some type of temptation. To cause you some type of setback. And it's setting them back. Now they want your forgiveness. Look, somebody wants to speak up and tell you how they feel. Again, this is somebody that could have easily just came and talked to you about whatever this is, but they chose to take it to the unknown. Somebody seen you doing something, it's like, I'm going to take it to the unknown. I'm going to see if what they said is really true. Observing you and shit. Okay. Good luck with that. Look, death. Death. You ended that shit real quick by accepting yourself. You're like, okay. You don't want to accept the fact I said what I said. Okay, you don't want to believe me. You don't got to believe me. That's the thing. You don't have to force people to believe me. Just come on to the edge, okay? Come on to the edge, and I'll show you. Better than I can tell you. Look, authority. Somebody's realizing this shit now. Like, damn, they are in fear because they like, what? Look, power and deception and envy. What am I saying, Holy Spirit? What am I saying? Just come on to the edge because we're going to show you who got the real power, right? Somebody did all of this because they just wanted to see. It's just like, bruh, why do I keep channeling this? This is like somebody saying, let me see a fucking magic trick. And you like, nah, I don't do magic. I don't know. And somebody fucked with you enough to so, you know, they can see your power. They see your power and they're like, what? Yeah. Now this person is scared of you calling you word, but they're the ones that opened up Pandora's box. Like, what? You ain't even touching Pandora's box. They opening up Pandora's box. Look, mental conflict and friendship. I can't make this up. Who is this? This is a snake. Somebody that you thought was a friend. This motherfucker's a snake. They were not happy with whatever prosperity, whatever spiritual prosperity, material prosperity you had. And they just figured that, baby, they take that leap of faith and they was going to end up where you ended up. But, somebody didn't believe, they'll believe in them. Look, persevere. They're going to have to persevere through these challenges the same way you did. We have emotional withdrawal in reverse. Somebody do not want to withdraw from you emotionally. Look, they still observing you. because they're going through these obstacles and challenges, and they really try to push this energy of doubt on you, okay? Being envious of your union, of you being in harmony, you going through a transformation. I'm telling you, somebody was envious of this. Yep, they also mad you have the courage to do this. Now they got to find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. See how it goes? Trying to merge somebody's energy. Now you got to get in their energy of strength. Yeah, change in the wind. We have envy at the bottom of the deck. Look, they was envious of something or with being in harmony with someone. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. But you already seen what that was. And that's why you pulled your energy away. Look, because somebody was trying to sacrifice you to win. To win a victory over you. But something changed real quick. Like I'm telling you, this board game came to life so quick. And somebody ended up trapped in fear and in their fucking head. That shit came alive. I'm telling you, trapped in fear. It came to life. Whatever that wanted to happen, it came to life, but to them, not to you, baby. Look, guilt. Material and spiritual prosperity. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Yeah, somebody want to release these beliefs they had it for now. Now they're like, man, fuck that shit, because they are so afraid. Look, they're afraid of the universe, but they were requesting things to the universe. They were requesting things to happen to you. Milk and honey. Now they trapped in fear. And in mental conflict. Over what? Your chakras being in alignment. Things being milk and honey for you. You seeing the rainbow. They in shock. Because you got your willpower back. You got your creativity back. And that's the truth. Somebody feels like they are losing now. Emotionally, they're really losing. Yeah, because you're happy. You're at peace. And somebody else, they're not happy with your peace. And they know you have a deep knowing about this truth. They know you know. The scales are being balanced out for you. 203 could be significant. Look, passion ignite. You're going to be able to rejoice and celebrate. 201 could be significant as well. Somebody played the wrong game with y'all. Look, Jezebel, divine feminine. Lust and Jezebel. I'm here fighting the temptations. Your ancestors is not playing about this snake. Because somebody went and played this game with no protection. We have actual money. Why is actual money here? Destruction. Because they did all of this to cause some type of destruction to you being a starseed. Yeah, they became your op. Because they thought they was going to get some money from sacrificing you. Like I said, they seen you doing something and they thought that you were just a quick lick. We have divine masculine, obsession, and travel. Yeah, you could be traveling, getting away, okay, from a divine masculine, or the divine masculine trying to travel, get away from this op. Yeah, they was spinning false narratives. Look, somebody was spinning false narratives about you, but they opened up Pandora's box. And they're afraid. This is a fake ass friend that's afraid of you being intuitive, and they're jealous and envious because you have the real keys. And they don't. They didn't open up this door and try to cause you legal issues, and it's not happening. It's being blocked. Look, pathway. You're able to move forward on your pathway. Somebody's jealous and envious of you being a boss, and they're surprised that you made it. Look, commitment. They're surprised that you made it to your manifestations. Look, soulmate. I'm telling you. I'm hearing I'm on a new level. So you on a whole new level. Somebody is mad because you a boss. Meanwhile, it's like somebody's in poverty. They wanted you to be in poverty, though. They wanted a boss to be in poverty. What? Yeah, you a healer. I don't know where they card this one at. Yeah, and somebody's not surprised. Somebody already knew you were a healer. So whatever door you were in that door for a reason. It's like somebody getting a position over you. Somebody else got that position for a reason. We have gifts because they have the true gift. Man, y'all got to stop this. Testing people's gifts and testing people's patience. We have emotional pain, divinity, and divine femme. Testing someone's gift. Somebody's birthday could be 2/17, but somebody's definitely in emotional pain for testing your gift. Okay? Give me one of these. So I close these out. They're going to have to figure this out on their own. Liberating love. I allow myself to receive all the fulfillment I'm willing to give. Yeah, and shine from within. Also give me childlike energy. Somebody's mad because of your imagination. Like I said, it comes to pass. And there's something about whatever they are thinking of or whatever they wanted for you is happening to them. Yeah, they need to ask for help. Or they want to ask you for help. But we have to go outside. Because you're manifesting. It's time to go outside. Tune into the powerful piece of nature wherever you are and feel it one with your habitat. Manifestation. Be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Write it down on the paper. Manifestation step 1. Yeah, somebody wants to ask you for help because they know they manifested the wrong thing in their life. Look, her inner guidance. It's like now they hearing the things that they need to hear now. Look, divination. They wasn't at first, but now they are. Yeah, healing. Somebody's like, yeah, I don't know. This person's being called to ask you for help. I don't know if you're supposed to help this person or... I just feel like you're not supposed to help this person. This person needs to figure out something on their own. Yeah. Everything is for me and not against me. That's where somebody went wrong. Integrating the ego. You let go of your ego. Like I said, this is a snake. They only shed skin, right? They just always going to be a snake. Meanwhile, you're a butterfly. You had to release and let go of things. Okay, you had to change. You had to morph into something new, something brand new. Bring balance into your life. And somebody else, they didn't want that to happen. Okay, they didn't want you to heal your heartbreak. My heart will love again. Soothing and patience. There is nothing to do but wait. Yeah, somebody didn't want you to wait, or it's like somebody wanted to speed up the process to see if something's real. Now they really seeing that shit for what it is. Like, oh, okay, this is really real. Yeah, God said it was all a test. Trust the process and don't give up. It was really real. It was really real. This could be spirituality versus religion. Look, spirituality versus religion. So keep going. Somebody didn't think spirituality was real. Somebody who thinks it's fake. It's real. But if they focus on their own journey, it will lead them to happiness, success from within. So don't lose focus because they are accountable. I'm telling you. Somebody could be sex trafficking. And this is a copycat energy that's doing magic. I'm telling you, God is working it all out for you because this person is playing childish games and they don't want to change. But waging spiritual warfare on somebody that's protected. Anything else? Yeah, people are part of some type of cult. And they getting a spiritual ass whooping for being a shit talker. Because they got caught. A cult that's stressed out over your love. But what they do to you affects the whole world. It's better things they can put their energy into. Somebody's mad over a power couple dynamic. Money is easy to attract. Look, they want you to give up on your goals. Spirit said that's so sad. Now they need your help. Now they need your help. Look, please don't go. I am kind and ask questions. I'm telling you, somebody's better start asking you questions. Because they need to know what's really going on. Because they see you aware of the choices you're making. So what are they really doing? Look, healthy choices. Yeah, somebody could want to get married with you. Yeah, it's just somebody's karma, though. For being fake. For being a snake. Somebody you could have grew up with. That's confused. Okay? Because somebody's dad could be a Mason. Somebody's dad could be a Mason. Either your dad's a Mason or their dad's a Mason. And somebody thought that whatever you was into was fake. Man, it's real as fuck. Look, they want to ask you for forgiveness. 1717. Because they going through conflict from all this fucking spell work they've been doing. And you aware of this fuck shit. Okay? But they didn't understand this was a sacred mission. They should have kept they... Look, shit don't add up. They should have kept their shit. Kept their shit in their own business. All up in your business. All up in your Kool-Aid. All up in your Kool-Aid. Now they want to ask you for forgiveness. This is somebody your family paid that refused to let go. We have 888. Because you have ancestor wisdom. Didn't I say you got them keys? You got the codes. That's why your ancestors is protecting you. And you came to give this person the energy they put out, love and light. And they fucked it up when they came for you. We have faith over fear. You can do it. Because this person's in spiritual jail. They want you to call them because you are the piece to the puzzle. Lord. Yeah, 111. It takes time. It takes time to heal. It don't happen overnight. Okay? This karmic woman is mad because you're protected from all jealous and evil spirits. And they free. You don't want to be in their energy because they are fake feminine. A succubus energy is around you, so cleanse. You're growing. Look, you're a boss, and they bet money on you. Now they need your help. Like I said, somebody play the game. I don't think that's real. I don't think they'll make it. Well, you made it. It's real. Now what? Okay, that's all I got for y'all. Love and light. Namaste. Ashe.